Just have to wait and see. Shock treatment to the brain continues. Shock treatment to the brain continues. Obviously, we're on the right path. Shock treatment to the brain. Extreme high-level frequency harassment. Electric magnetic field shock treatment to the brain continues. Used as a distraction, delay, and in this case, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's a lot of movement on the porch. There's a lot of movement on the porch. A lot of movement. Closing the door quick. And the hallway lights are off. The hallway lights are off. So there is movement. There is movement. Very discreet. Hallway lights off. So there is activity. And obviously we're going to have to turn our focus on this side. We have activity. This is the reason for the daily plan attacks and Thomas Cicero Police Department harassment. Right here. Lights off in the hallway. Lights off in the hallway. The white powder bag substance known as cocaine is placed behind the door in the hallway. Lights off in the hallway. They're ready to make their move. Customers are waiting. That's right, folks. We are focused. Here we go. Door is open. Door is open. He seems anxious. He seems nervous. And of course, the hallway lights are off. Hallway lights are off and... yeah, see? He's clearly hiding something. He's clearly hiding something. Intentions are very, very clear. Closing the door quickly. Intentions are very, very clear. His body language, full face covered, and hiding in the darkness. There's no lights. Obviously, he is trying to avoid the camera in public view. Customers are waiting. That's why he's so anxious. He's waiting for the command signal, and that's the reason for the shock treatment to my brain continues. We are focused. Again, this is the reason for the mob plan attack on Friday night with the second character witness. And Monday morning with the second character witness, the mob again attacking me. Monday morning with the second character witness, Thomas Cicero, employee, Public Works. Big white truck, utility truck. Thomas Cicero Police Department harassment waiting for me right outside CVS. This is the reason for Thomas Cicero police officers involved in criminal activity waiting for me, stalking me. False arrest, court dates, false arrest, court dates, set up traps, order of protection. After school children manipulation continues. Now there's a female Organized crime family employee, female. Open for business, expansion in the works. These are migrants that this criminal organization is taking advantage of to deliver the white powder bags known as cocaine. We are focused 5130 and 5132. And of course, it's a waiting game. So we just have to wait. Obviously, he was anxious. His intentions are very clear. But if he continues hiding behind that door, well, it's going to look very suspicious on camera. Especially with the lights off in the hallway. How is he supposed to see? He's going to trip and hurt himself. That's an accident waiting to happen. This criminal organization is making mistakes left and right. I was minding my own business, watching TV. I'm not bothering anybody. Shocking to the brain. Shock treatment to the brain. I look out the window and look at what I see. Somebody on that side is trying to help me, and I appreciate the help. That's all I can say. I appreciate the help. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. But it looks like it's working in our benefit. So that's pretty cool. We are focused. And we just have to wait and see. It's a waiting game. You can just imagine. This guy was real nervous. He's probably getting high on his own supply as well. He's very fidgety, very anxious, very nervous. And he's working behind that door. The white powder bags are placed behind that door. He came up to reload. First he went to the back to visit the Candyman, reload, and then he placed the drugs behind the door. Now he's open for business. Now he's trying to figure out a way to avoid the camera. That's going to be impossible. I don't know how he's going to do it. The best thing for him to do is just act normal, like he's going to the store and buy something and then come back. That's the best way that I can think of. But hiding behind that door all night, that's not going to happen. That's not going to... It just looks suspicious. It's just bad mistakes, left and right. Bad mistakes. Oh, Howie lights are on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Good for him. Instructions given. Turn on the lights. See how that works, folks? It's called the power of social media. He was back there. He was back there as I was talking. Didn't I tell you? He was back there. And they instructed him. High-tech surveillance monitor, very aware of my location and activities. And these are listening devices that they have. Earbuds. And devices, listening devices. And he was instructed. Turn on the lights and pretend you just enjoying yourself on the porch. Nobody's going to be enjoying themselves in this cold weather out there. He has no reason, no business being on the porch, freezing, pretending he's doing something. Come on now. His intentions. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Special delivery white powder bags. Special delivery white powder bags. His intentions are very, very clear. Didn't I tell you? Now he's hiding the drugs in the passenger side. This is what he was trying to do. Intentions very, very clear. Look how quick he's moving. Eye contact and turn down the lights. Told you. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. He should have left the lights on. Definitely, this guy does not know what social acting is. He's acting paranoid. He's panicking. I'm the one that's supposed to be panicking. I'm the one that's being shocked in the brain. His car vehicle lights are on. He's ready. He's ready to deliver, and the customers are waiting. Again, this is the reason for the daily plan attacks. This is the reason to create family disbelief, mistrust, anger, emotional disturbance, damaged break phone. In my case, ex-wife has reacted several times. And it's an insurance policy, murder plot on my life. The reason for the daily plan attacks, of course, is to make sure I am enrolled in a mental health facility as a cushion, and for them to be able to cash in on this insurance plot policy, murder plot on my life. And anybody of their choosing, unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. Victims are followed home from work. They may be safe at work with all cameras and witnesses, but not at home. We are focused and we are waiting. His intentions are very clear. His fast movement. He's very anxious, nervous, and he's trying his best to avoid the camera, but he's going to have to move a little quicker. Turning the lights off in the hallway right away, that's very suspicious. He should have left the lights on like normal people, take off his shoes, and then turn off the lights. But he turned the lights off right away. That's automatically, that's a red flag right there. And he's hiding. He's hiding behind the door. Okay, it's 5:22 p.m. 5:22 p.m. It's December 4th, 2024, Wednesday. We are focused, folks. I'm telling you, we are focused. This is how this criminal organization works, and they're trying their best to avoid the camera. And they have a murder plot insurance policy on my life, and they want to make sure they get to collect, and the only way they're going to be able to collect is if the victim dies of natural causes. And that's when the under doctor's care and the mental health facility is very important. And the family withdrawal and signing off on the victim, having nothing to do with them. Disbelief, mistrust, anger. Very important process to leave the victim all by themselves. Once they become silent, incoherent victims, nursing home, final fate. That's right, folks. There's a reason why there's so many young people in a nursing home facility. Not because of their choosing, but because they've been preconditioned at home to react, and they reacted. The consequences under doctor's care in a hospital setting are very, very serious. Medication dosage intensifies a victim's effectiveness as far as the reaction response. Bright light harassment, cover up our windows. Reaction response. Electronic harassment frequencies. Well, turn off the furnace, heater, fan, blower, and see how your family's going to react. They're not going to be too happy if the pipes burst with the cold air, They are going to be calling 911. It will become second nature. Constant mental health hospital evaluation, well, the victims lose their credibility. Withdrawal, anger, emotional distress, mistrust, anger, disbelief. The withdrawal aspect of this process is so important, so vital, that the victim is left alone in a hospital room setting. So the proper stages take place, and the attacks will continue in a hospital setting. Under doctor's care, very effective. These medications that they give are very high level. And the symptoms, of course, paranoia, hallucinations, psychosis, very concerned with your surroundings, lose weight, non-social, sleeplessness, nervous, frigidity, anxious. Pretty much the way this guy's acting. Organized crime family employee labeled the mule. You saw the way he's acting. That's how more or less the victim acts in the hospital setting. Paranoid. He's waiting. Ain't nobody gonna believe he went to sleep right away. All lights are off on the first floor. All lights are off. Dark. He's walking in total darkness. Don't you believe that for a second. He's right behind the door. He's working the product. He got everything in packages and he's ready to deliver. He's just waiting for me to go to sleep. It's a waiting game. Well, let's see, what time is it? 5:27 p.m. 5:27 p.m. Again, I was minding my own business, watching TV, not bothering anybody. Shock treatment to my brain. I was washing dishes in the kitchen. Shock treatment to the brain. And the reason? Well, manipulate me to go to sleep. I'm not sure how that's going to work. The shock treatment to the brain is not going to make anybody sleep. We shall see how that works out. It's nice to see the Christmas decorations. And right now we are just waiting. It's a waiting game. There's a lot of beeping of the horn. Getting a little nippy. Okay, and we are still waiting. It's a waiting game. The longer he stays behind that door, the more suspicious his activity is on video. His car is right there, exposed now. He's not that. He lost his coverage. He lost his coverage, so he no longer has the coverage behind that other vehicle. It worked in the beginning, but now you can see his car. His intentions are very, very clear. Hide from camera view. Lights off in the hallway. He's back there. He's back there. Let's see. Here we have activity behind the dumpster of the dollar store. We have activity back there. Oh, you saw that. As soon as I move, there you go, move the camera. Look at that. Instructions given. Set on the victim's eye scope. Visual effects. Set on the victim's eye scope. So, once I move the camera, I focus in a different direction. He was instructed. High-tech surveillance monitor, instructions given on command signal. There he goes. Why all that movement, all this fuss? The house is not on fire to be moving this quickly. Come on now, calm down, guy. Now he's moving again. And I told you he was hiding behind the door. He was hiding behind the door. There's a little bright light harassment coming our way. High-tech surveillance monitor can increase and intensify light harassment from any light source, redirected toward a victim or patient's face. And let's see how fast he's going to run out that cart. This guy needs to chill out. Again, instructions given. Once I focus away, look how quickly he reacted. He was hiding behind the door, waiting for the command signal. Instructions given. That's why I always say, set on the victim's eye scope. Once I focus away, he was instructed on command signal. This is how they're carrying on this murder plot on my life. Extreme high level frequency harassment, electric, magnetic field, shock treatment to the brain. That's right. From any electrical source outage. Can disable internet connection, shut down any power source. It is posted as a national security threat. Being used on civilians of unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. Eye contact, eye contact. Eye contact again. He is clearly waiting for customers. He's clearly looking around. There you go. He's working. See that? There's drugs in there. There's drugs in there. There you go. There you go. There we go. There we go. Special delivery, and he's looking, no witnesses. He's making sure there's no witnesses. There we go. That's what we got. Special delivery white powder bags. Special delivery white powder bags. Customers are waiting. His intentions are very, very clear. That's how that works, folks. His intentions are very, very clear. And we are waiting. We are waiting for him to come back too. Okay, this is part 2. We are waiting for the mule that was very anxious, hiding behind the door. Intentions are very clear. So, he kept looking this way. He kept looking this way. And sure enough, his intentions are very clear. There's customers waiting. There's customers waiting. Lights off in the hallway. Instructions given. And now we are waiting for him to return. That's how simple this is. This is the reason for the daily plan attacks. There you have it, folks. This is the reason. Okay, we're moving on. Part 2.